Tonight, Birmingham police vow to continue cracking down on exhibition driving after their Operation Night Rider landed 5 people behind bars.
WVTM 13's Gladys Bautista joins us now live after speaking with police officials about this. And Gladys, this comes as some Birmingham residents have sounded the alarm on exhibition driving in their neighborhoods.
Yeah, residents last week had a meeting where a whole bunch of them voiced their concerns about the exhibition driving going on in their neighborhood. And Birmingham police today say that they hope these arrests show the community that they are taking their concerns and doing something about it. Exhibition driving like this throughout certain Birmingham neighborhoods. This video was taken downtown on April 14th. The same weekend, Birmingham police launched their Operation Night Rider on the other side of town in the Graymont neighborhood.
This is a major hotspot in Birmingham. Everyone knows about the 800 block of 3rd Avenue West. It was vital that we put police officers in this area in such a major operation such as Operation Night Rider.
And on that weekend of April 12th to the 14th, these 5 people ranging in age from 20 to 24 landed behind bars in the operation's first arrests. All were armed and officers were able to seize 7 guns total. 7 vehicles were also seized, 3 of which police determined were stolen. Birmingham officer Truman Fitzgerald says while the driving may look harmless,
most of the time they're armed. Most of the time they're going to run from our officers. As we saw during that operation, 3 of the suspects were charged with felony attempting to elude. And what we saw in one of the last arrests we made, one of the suspects had an assault rifle and a firearm that had a federal offense attached to it, being a Glock switch.
Residents at a community meeting last week downtown raised concerns about the exhibition driving in their neighborhood.
6th Avenue sound like a drag strip.
They're spinning donuts so hard that they're hitting cars.
Though these arrests were not in their neck of the woods, Fitzgerald says the crackdowns will continue in the coming months.
We are very intentional about our actions to combat exhibition driving, and it is up to us as a police department to show these criminal offenders that the streets of Birmingham is not the place.
And Fitzgerald also says that includes putting officers out and making their presence known in the areas where they know exhibition driving is going on. But he also says the community has a big part to play in this. When they call police, they're going to make sure that they follow up on those tips. We're live at the Birmingham Police Department for you tonight. I'm Gladys Bautista, WVTM 13.